man, would you like to sit down and have a coffee with me? I just feel too lonely over here in the car, in the mobile college or the mobile office, sipping on this nice morning brew. Yeah. I do apologize, guys. The last time I was live, the freaking phone overheated, man, and we were in a real heart-to-heart, in-depth sort of like conversation, man. It was such a shame. I was getting to a solid point. As you guys know, everybody's hyped right now for this Crowdloan, Kusama Crowdloan, and that's all nice and dandy and everything. But there's a couple things we were speaking about in that last live stream in regards to certain investments and cash flow, bankroll management, all those things. So I kind of like want to touch back up where we were, and the TCL is just rolling in, bombarding, just ransacking the live chat right now. What's up, guys? Don't forget to smash that like button. Just when I was getting so used to these damn YouTube shorts, right? Those nice little tidbits of information in 60-second clips. The fucking thing's gone. It's like I don't see the damn option anymore when I go to like upload, right? You press that little star or the plus button on your app, and then it just has now live, go live, upload a video, or write a post. I don't know if YouTube took it away from me or what, but that's not cool. I was now getting comfortable with that. I think there's another way to do it apparently. If you upload a video regularly, right, from your phone or whatever in portrait mode, and it's under 60 seconds and you put hashtag shorts in it, I think it'll kind of like upload it in the format of the similar sort of short videos. So who do we got up in the house, man? Smash them likes, guys. What the hell's wrong with y'all? We got here 333 here first. He says, whoa, thank you for joining. We got YouTube or YT says, let's go. Corey says, let's go. Jose also says, good morning. Thank you, Jose, for joining. TCL on top. You know what's up, man. We got Triple says, 2 live streams back to back. Yeah. Well, the first one was somewhat, it was short-lived, right? Phone overheat, so you guys can't tell, but I'm in the shade right now. There's like 2 big trees, and like, yeah, it's pretty shaded, so hopefully we don't experience that today. What's up, Rambo? Goldman Sachs, how are you doing, bro? We got Crip Pro. Yo, we live and we alive, ladies and gentlemen. That is correct. Thanks for everything, man. Hey, man, what can I say? No need to thank me. I'm just being myself, bro. How do you thank somebody for just being themselves, right? But I appreciate you. What's up, Jose Gamboa? Long time no see. Hello, everyone. TCL. How you guys doing? I would love to know what crowdloans did you guys ended up choosing. You guys know what I went with. I went with I didn't bother to go with Bifrost anymore, and that's what my short video was going to be about yesterday. Not for any particular reason. I just figured that if there's 2 sort of blockchains that has a shot at getting this, it's going to be Moon River and it's going to be Karura, and Shidden, of course. And you guys know why I didn't go for Shidden, right? For those who weren't here, who don't know, let me put on the AC. Yeah, we pretty much already got plasms, and you're supposed to be getting this sort of like, airdrops of Shidden. I believe it was 1 for 1, so it's all gravy. I want to put those Kusamas elsewhere, or probably hold on to my Kusamas. Now, if you're like me and you believe that Kusama is actually going to be, a blue chip crypto, or maybe even like let's call them the derivative coins coming out of there, like the Karuras and, Shiddens and so on and so forth. By the way, if anybody's here that's from my chat, just go drop this in there. I didn't tell nobody I was going live. I just get the spur of the moment, and it's a beautiful thing, man, about being on YouTube, having your personal channel. Whenever you feel like it, you just press live, right? Kind of like, whenever you feel like it, you go to work. But it's not really work for me. This is just, conversation. But yeah, so if you're like me and you believe all those things, right, you don't really want to sell it, right? And you want to keep a little bit too. And you're not really keeping the Kusama to sell it. I'm actually keeping the Kusama to use within that ecosystem when all of these things are thriving. All of these things are, like, to me, living organisms, right? We've seen them like being developed, right, phase by phase by phase, like a fetus almost, right? Like a little baby. It's like, you just see it this big, then that. All of a sudden it's like a little baby, then it's born. That's how I'm looking at this, right? And yeah, that ecosystem, you're obviously going to need Kusamas. Could you use Ethereum, Uniswap, or I don't know, Etherscan or whatever the hell it is, without ETH No, you're going to need ETH, right? If you want to use the Ethereum network, your ass is going to need ETH. Well, the same is true for Kusama. If you know, we got to understand how things are advancing over here, right? You're never like, it's crypto, right? Just like in life. Crypto was technologically based, sort of like, sort of, you know, what do you call it? Industry, let's call it, right? So it's fast paced. It's always evolving. The same is true with, you know, things outside of crypto, right? So if you think how Bitcoin was linear, you can only really send and receive funds. That was fucking badass. Don't get me wrong. But then you have to trust that person, have to send you back, you know, whatever it was, if you're making a business deal. And then Ethereum came out with smart contracts, which was programmable money or self-executed. So it's trustless, right? But it was limited to only that network. Now you're coming to these cross-chain sort of platforms. Obviously, Polkadot's not the only one that's talking about this, but I'm led to believe that I got to take them the most serious, right? The team behind it, you know, the whole sort of like DNA makeup of the network is just unprecedented, right? Having all of these projects come together, things like that. If you believe that's the future, you might want to learn how to use it, right? A lot of people don't even know how to use the Polkadot JS wallet, and that's fine. I'll be fair, you know, the first time around for me, you know, anything new will be misunderstood, and it took me some time to get the hang of it. But after that, you know, after a couple of days, it was easy peasy. It's just a new interface. That's it. At the end of the day, it's the same shit. You know, what's really cool is when you start to use the Polkadot portal, is how you could switch in between networks, man. That was cool. Into the Kusama relay chain. You could go into like freaking, you know, Sora Network was there, Choose a Live networks, right? All in one interface, right? And the addresses are interoperable too. So this is what I'm talking about. Now, again, you know, I think Kusama took, whatever, it's at 450. What's it at right now? I don't know. I think 2 days ago it was at about 500. So my methodology, my line of thinking, my philosophy for those who weren't on the live stream, or I think we got cut off there, was essentially to never really sell these things. That's how I revere them. I'm always going to be using them within the ecosystem, and there's tons of ways to use them, not just for gas. I'm talking about Kusamas, not just for gas, but there's going to be other things to do once products alive, right? Like this is the Crowdloan, yes, to see who's going to become parachains. But there's actually blockchains within, you know, within that network that's going to need Kusamas, and also Kusamas are going to go up. It's just basic math. It's going to go up, right? Whether you look at the short term, midterm, or long term, right? You got people that were waiting for this, such as myself, right? So I've already had Kusamas set on the side. Then you got people who are kind of like on the outside looking in, and they're like, all right, when it comes to fruition, when the Crowdloan is here, maybe I'll go buy some Kusamas. And that's what people did. They went and they bought Kusamas to lock them up. So now all these people locking it up, it's off the freaking market. You don't gotta worry about it, you know. I'm not gonna say it's like similar to like, you know, when institutions would buy Bitcoin, they're not really looking to sell it the next month or the next month after, right? Like the average Joe, they're really locking that up for an extended period of time. So one is led to believe that now you got a bunch of Bitcoin off the markets. That's how I see this, right? A bunch of Kusamas definitely going to be off the markets, and over a period of time, that token can only go one way, especially when you need it to, you know, for all those things within the Kusama network, right? For gas, and you know, there's going to be other products that are live. Let's just give Konami as an example. That's going to actually be on Polkadot, but you know what I mean. Yeah, you're going to need to have that token to utilize that chain, if that makes sense. So that's my line of thinking there, and I wanted to keep some instead of putting into Bifrost, which I could have put into Bifrost, but I like my chances with Moonriver, and I like my chances with Karura, and then I'll keep the rest of, you know, the dink around in the ecosystem, if that makes sense. Okay, and then I'm going to get to my other point that we missed off, and we do have a super chat, I believe. Let me see. Super chat, $34.99 coming from MI. Man, we set for the next year. Man, we set for the next year. Polkadot project is the future. But guess what? My man, the future is now, right? Smash them like buttons around, you guys. Next time I'll give notice. I know it's kind of early right now, but you know, the early bird catches the worm, man. Yeah, so what else I wanted to say, guys? So yeah, let me just kind of like, you know, piggyback off of where I was again. So, you know, we got enough people here. We got about 80 people. I'll just, you know, go forward with it. But for me now, personally, right, as I was telling you guys in the last stream there, you know, my sort of like turn on rate for these sort of projects is about, you know, 70%-ish, something like that. Every 7 projects, you know, it looks like that's the case. I'm not really accepting them You know, as we all know, market conditions, you know, they're not as bad. I mean, it could be worse, but you know, it's not really as good as where it once was. That doesn't mean that, hey, you know, you can't pick winners, because, you know, you got to know what to look for, right? If everyone could pick winners, and everybody will be freaking picking winners, everybody will be like TCL. You know what I'm saying? And that's not the case. So it takes some skill for this, right? And you got to be very careful as well. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is, you know, you guys are probably more used to these projects coming to light. You guys are probably used to me saying, hey guys, we got this, we got that. It's actually flip-flop now, and there's one upon the horizon that is a very special one, okay guys? So you could probably be, you know, that'll probably be made public within the next, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 days at max. It's very, 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 very cool. It's much needed. Again, I've been involved in the centralized one for about maybe 8 months in the past, and I've always told myself that this shit will be so much better if there was a decentralized one. And pretty much one of the former directors from the centralized one is making a decentralized one. Think of it like this. You know, you got like WhatsApp, and everybody wants to bounce from WhatsApp because they're like, you know, they're retaining people's data and they're using it for advertisements, or just, you know, having it there for whatever they want. You know, they're jacking people's data and using it for their own personal gain. And people are now going to Signal, right? The app Signal, and not WhatsApp. And who made the Signal? A former, I don't know, I think not co-founder, but something like that. He was one of the, you know, the core team members from WhatsApp, right? And we all know Facebook owns WhatsApp, so that's what he's doing with Signal. This is similar to what's happening here. They're making it a more decentralized, so to speak, or a more private platform. And it's a massive market, this thing, man. It's crazy shit. This one is crazy from the standpoint of, you know, how much action and trades happen and things like that. So, you know, there's a real demand for this, and I can't wait to show you guys that. Okay, so I'll get back to the chat in one sec. Okay, so actually, let me go to the chat. I'll come back to my thoughts. I don't want to keep you guys waiting. What's up, Quadruple M, Melter Mike, Karura for life? Any questions, guys, and/or concerns? Anything? Love, hate, in between? Bring the fucking heat. Your boy is here. Oh, what up, Katia? Thank you so much for all your tweets, all your comments, man. You're highly engaged. I really appreciate that. That goes a long way. I'm about to participate in shit-in, but I'm waiting in Polkadot parachains also. So I just saw a message there. If you guys aren't on Discord, there's a lot of information. It appears that they're a heck of a lot more active on Discord. And yeah, shit-in got a $10 million investment fund or something from what's that popular? It's a popular firm, Shinabashi, I think it's called. Yeah. So that's going to bode well from them in terms of collecting these Kusamas, which is one of the contributing factors when becoming a parachain. So good for them. I've always said, you know, shit-in and Plasma Network on Soda is one of the definitely the go-to projects, man. If that's your thing. If that's your thing. I participated some in Karura. Want to put some more in Kusama. Want to put some more Kusama, yeah. Well, this is the thing, right, guys? So don't get me wrong. Obviously, like, this crowdloan for Kusama is a big deal, right? This is a once-in-a-lifetime sort of opportunity, really. There's always going to be projects, right? But there isn't always going to be crowdloans. This literally is going to be a once-in-a-lifetime thing. So that's why I'm seizing the moment to just say, hey, I participated. You know, we geared up for this, anticipated for this. It came, and we seized the moment and took advantage for whatever is worth. For whatever it's going to happen to me, it's extremely... The beautiful thing about this is what? It's extremely low risk with extremely high potential, okay? It's a fucking no-brainer, guys. It's a no-brainer. Real talk. Like, I mean, what's the risk involved here? Maybe, I don't know, at the end of all of this 48 weeks, Kusama prices dips. But if you're like something where you have the mind frame, the mindset rather of, you know, trying to rent out that property to gain an income, you don't really care too much about the price of the underlying asset, right? Which is Kusama or Polkadot. Because if you're always trying to wait to borrow against it or lend or whatever the fuck, you know, generate an income from it, then you shouldn't really worry about the overall price because you don't care about selling it, right? You care about the core value that it represents. That's the mindset you guys need to have. Fuck this price shit, right? So when we're talking about blue chip assets, right? When we're talking about blue chip cryptos, like the Bitcoins of the world, the Ethereum, the Polkadot, the fucking Kusamas, the Karuras and Shidens and Plasma Network and all that kind of stuff, you should be in the mindset of, how can I rent out this property? How can I borrow against this asset? How can I utilize the value of this without selling it? It's like a guy that owns a fucking apartment building. He's only owning that for the value it presents. What's the utility? What makes a condo so valuable? Right? It's a place where people could go and fucking rest their head and eat and fucking shit, where they can live, right? So that guy wants to rent it out. Maybe the capital gains, the overall value of the condo goes up, right? And we can flip some money, sells that to get another place or something, right? But that's not how this works here. You're not really going to flip that to get a similar sort of like digital asset in that ecosystem. You just keep it. It's a little bit different, but similar in that regard, if that makes sense. So what I'm getting to is, Kusama's fine, yeah, duh, but Polkadot, man, the Polkadot lock drop is going to be next level shit, in my opinion. That's when you're getting the real, like, these are the little sister chains, right? And, so for example, Shidden is the sister chain, then you got Plasma Network as the big brother, right? You got Akala, and then you got Karura, right? So I've always had my eyes set on those ones. So I can't wait for the Polkadot ecosystem to go live. It's going to do bigger things. And once that happens, it's almost like the last piece to the fucking puzzle gets inserted. And then all the, like, you know what I mean? Like the system is activated. You know what I mean? So that's going to be another exciting moment. And I'm surely going to be covering that. If you guys don't have listen, man. Okay, listen to this. Okay, so obviously the market's crashed, right? Elon Musk did his thing. His little conceited little fucking bitch move shit that he did. Whatever. He likes the attention. Whatever. He did what he had to do. Markets tumbled. Cool. Kusama, Crowdloan was announced. And what happened? Kusama started to pop. Right? What's the price right now? 450? It is what it is. It was just 300 and something the other day. Not too long ago. I think like 5 days ago or something. And it hit 500 something. So what am I trying to tell you guys? How could you use this what could you learn from this for the future Crowdloan, which is Polkadot? Polkadot's fucking cheap right now. What's Polkadot? 24 bucks? 22, 23? Well, what do you think is going to happen when the Polkadot Crowdloan starts? You think it's just going to go down in value? You think it's going to go sideways? It's going to do what Kusama did and then some. So if that's something you're interested in and you want to get into the Polkadot freaking Crowdloan, now might be a good time to buy it. Again, people love to buy shit when it's fucking moving up in price. People love to buy shit when it's, twice as much as it is. Again, I see this story all the time. Whenever diapers are on sale, my ass runs to my car, started like on my driveway, started up and drive like 100 miles an hour to Walmart to buy that fucking diaper that's on sale. So why don't people want to do this when these things are on sale right now? I don't know. But anyways, I'll just leave it short and just say, if this is something that you guys are interested in, I don't know why not. Polkadot, it's a very good price to grab Polkadot, because when the time comes to lock up Polkadot for the parachain, that shit's going to be 40 bucks at least. At least. Which is pretty much almost double the price right now. Remember who you heard it from first. Maybe even 50 bucks. And then it's going to go up to probably 60. Just watch. All right. Next question. Or comment, remarks. What's up, my man, legend? High gems are just giving us a better lifestyle, and for what we should call be thankful. Now, I'm thankful for you guys, man. Like, I had my Telegram chat at a real core members of maybe about 25 of us, and it's pretty much who the admins are today. And that was really cool and everything, but, to expand the community was probably a very, it's like a bright light in this whole sort of thing. It just makes it a little bit different, It's more of a family now. So, yeah, no, thank you, man. I appreciate you guys. Man. In the chat, and everybody who's not in the chat as well, who's just joining us right now. People who just appreciate what I do. What can I say, man? I just try to give back. I just see you guys as me, right? I see you guys as me. I'm going to say a story right now, okay? I'm going to say a story right now. I'm not going to say any names. You know who you are. You're probably sleeping right now, or maybe you're still up. It's not too late, but you're on the other side of the world, and that's enough clues I'll give. So there's a guy that You know, he's part of our community, and you know, he's been following me forever actually. And you know, he's just, you know, he's not working right now. He has a lot of time, so we're trying to see what he could do. And you know, I don't know if I should say this, but you know, I hope he doesn't feel too bad. He you know, he's not working right now, and I just asked him a situation. He told me what was up, and he had a limited amount of funds, and I just helped the guy out, man. You know, I sent him 10K, and I said, hey bro, hey man, I hope this makes you feel a little bit better. Right? I can't do that for everybody, obviously. I probably want to get a bunch of fucking messages now. But, you know, what I'm trying to say is, you guys are like one of me, man, and I'm one of you. Like, when I see you guys, it reminds me of myself. I remember when I used to work. I remember when I used to, you know, be obsessed with YouTube, and, you know, that was my time away. Every little break, lunch, you know, in the cafeteria, a little half an hour, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Sometimes I'll go try to hide in the fucking place, in the workplace, to look at YouTube videos, try to find a way out. I remember, it was a true story. I remember, I was working, man, and there's in a fucking factory, bro. Yeah, dude, I told you guys, I just sweep fucking floors, man, at one point, in a factory. And I was trying to get into this fucking pre-sale, this ICO in 2017, and we had to, you know, phones weren't allowed in. So my phone was locked up in my locker, and you got to go through this metal detector and everything, so they'll know if you got a phone on you, obviously. I go to the fucking washroom. Obviously, people are going to see you on your phone in the washroom, right? So I have to go into the stall, have to pretend I was taking a shit. Meanwhile, I'm trying to get onto a fucking pre-sale the whole time on the toilet, right? And then something happened, it got delayed. So I'm there pretending I'm taking a shit for like fucking 45 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm really trying to get into a pre-sale. So I relate to what you guys are going through, and I know the hustle, I know the struggle, I know the fucking, you know, how do you say, the manipulation and the way the system is, and I just know what it is, man. I know what it's like. So when I hear you guys, when I see you guys, it reminds me of myself. It really does, right? So I want to take care of people as much as I can, because yeah, I know firsthand, man. I really do. So yeah, I just wanted to bring that up about yeah, about what's going on with him. I think I kind of got carried away a little bit too much, but cool. All right, let me come down here. I think we got another super chat. I'm so sorry. I'll try to get back to the other messages. And we got somebody laughing out over here. I missed you. What's the silver dollar? Oh, yo, what up, Justin? That's my comment of the day. What? Felon? Oh, F Elon. Oh, yeah. Yo, Max Kaiser, that was fucking jokes. I don't know if you guys saw that clip. I'm sure most of you did by now. But Max Kaiser and Michael Saylor, when they came out, he's like, fuck Elon. Fuck Elon. He's like, we're not selling. We're not selling. Man, the energy, dude. If you guys watch some clips, the energy there, it's unreal, man. It's unreal. You can just feel the excitement. You know, although I wasn't in the room, but it was just projecting out of my damn, you know, my phone there. I was watching on my phone there, the YouTube app. It was crazy, man. But yeah, that was hilarious. What else did they say? They said something else there. I wish I was there. I don't know if they go to these things. I used to, but this one was different, right? This was a different one. Yeah, this one had a really good vibe to it. You know, it was this, you know, a mastermind of people who are like-minded, and I'm not used to that, right? You know, this is the closest I get to that, is when I go live, right? All I do is just work. I don't really have much social life, and yeah, I'm that weird guy who's always talking about fucking crypto. So yeah, I would have loved that. I always tell people when I go to these damn like blockchain events, it's mainly like people go there just for like to say like, you know, they're included, like, you know what I mean, they feel included. And there's a lot of, like, used to have these gold diggers. There's a lot of these Bitcoin diggers over there too, right? All these hot chicks dressed up because they know the dudes over there got some loot, right? So yeah, so it's really a shit show for the most part, but this one was very special. It was very much so special and different. So yeah, I wouldn't have mind going there. Smash them down likes, people. Sorry. Another super chat from MI. Thank you so much, bro. $34.99. Plasma redomination, decreasing supply. Yeah, they're gonna do that. That was actually something they had in mind a long time ago. Sorry. Yes. MI. That's something they had planned a long time ago. if you guys recall, Polkadot did that, right? They also, you know, not reduced the supply, but kind of redenominated everything. So let's see what happens, and that worked out well for Polkadot. Okay, so let's touch up something else here. Thank you for the like. So basically, when I got cut off in the last live stream, it was pretty much at this point here, and we were discussing, you know, the whole cash flow side of things, right? It's like, I'm very shocked and surprised that people from my community didn't really understand this, right? Again, there's a few different parts of getting into an investment to call it successful, right? First of all, you got to get into an investment, yes, that is going to perform well. Well, first of all, is to get into an investment, right? Ideally, pre-sales do the best because there's less variables rather that's in consideration. Meaning, you know, if you're getting it at one of the better prices, if you're getting it at a private round price or the second round price, it's pretty good, because if you're buying things off the market, you know, one could argue that, you know, it might be a little bit safer, right? Because people just don't know how to pick legitimate projects, which is a skill in itself, I guess. A lot of people get exit scammed. So anyhow, you know, when you're buying something off of the market, there's a lot of things to think about, right? You know, what other prices that people get it in from the pre-sale rather? What's the vesting like? People don't think of these things when they're grabbing shit off of the market, right? When our team token is going to be released, it's just a little bit different, right? And that's where the trading comes that's involved with that. But this is what I would say. There's a couple of things that you need to know. You get into the investment, yes. You get into a pre-sale, yes. You get into the best price, second best price, third best price, whatever, cool. Now, the next side of that is, you got to know when to take some profits, man. You know, what did I tell you guys when Pig got hacked? What did I say? I said, yo, bro, I'm taking my damn freaking profits, you know? I'm taking my damn profits, right? That shit went over how many X's? It's like you're asking yourself not to you're asking yourself to get wrecked, rather. So you got to know when to take profits, but you also got to put some into fucking USDC, bro. You got to put some into USDC. You got to. You know, you just don't know when shit's going to tumble. You just don't know when Elon Musk is going to feel like a fucking dick and try to fuck people up by, you know, saying shit about BTC. So, and that's what happened, right? So I was shocked about that. And then you got to know your cash flow. You got to know, like, these previous pre-sales, cash flow in terms of, like, when are the vesting releases, right? What dates, what weeks of that month are they coming out? Then you got to know what's your store of value, meaning your Bitcoin, your Polkadot, your Ethereum, your Kusamas, you know, things that you're never going to touch, but you always want to probably, you know, chip away and add a little bit to it, add a little bit, take some profits out of that into that, have your store of value, have your bartering sort of like portfolio, which is your USDC, perhaps maybe even some of your pre-sale, you know, tokens that went live into the markets, right? And then, this is where we got cut off. You really got to understand, where did, you know, what do you have that isn't live as yet, right? This is where the cash flow comes into perspective, right? So what do I mean? Well, I don't know. There's Sigmadex, there's fucking Bumper, there's freaking, I don't know, what else is there? Nodo, there's fucking, you know, fuck, I forget about some. What else is there? There's probably like about 5 or 6 of them, right? That we're waiting on. So this is why I am taking my sweet fucking time, right? I'm just chilling. I'm really taking a comb and I'm just grooming through everything, fine combing through everything, turning on a lot. But there's one right now that I could not turn down. Let me just say that. There's one right now that I couldn't turn down. And it's actually really 2. So there's really 2 that's fucking sick. So anyhow, we probably will be getting an opportunity very soon. Okay, guys? That's what I'm saying. I think it's about the time that we kind of like break the ice here and we get this one rolling. So do be on the lookout for that. What up, Mandu? How you doing? What up, Franny? I'm good. What is Shidden? Shidden is Plasm Network's sister chain that's going to be crowd-loaned on the Kusama network. That is live right now, Gene. Shidden, not Shiddim. Unless I was pronouncing it like that. You probably misheard me. Legend says, I am sure I am not the only one who has made some gains with all of the gems that TCL finds for us. Francis' hard work beat the COVID-19 crisis. Oh, dude, I should read you guys something, man, that I just got. Listen, man, let me just finish this first, though. COVID-19 crisis, while people out there had financial problems, we were making coin, banking coin. So let me say this much. So I get messages like that, but a lot more in-depth and, you know, privately, whether that's email, whether that's Telegram. I got a real long one yesterday from a community member, pretty much expressing similar things, right? And as I said, look, people got short-term memories, bro, and I'm okay with that. I'm fine, bro. You know, at the end of the day, you know, I could, you know, look myself in the mirror and know what I did. You know, you guys know this, man. Like, you know, my job here is done. My job here is done, really, in terms of, like, I've already did it. I'm just, you know, adding more to that. That's all. Icing on the cake, so to speak. So, I know what I did. You guys know what I did. And, you know, you guys should be happy with yourself because you guys are the ones who took action. You know, I should read this message to you guys, but it's on my phone, so I can't really do it. But it was heartfelt, man. It pulled on my heartstrings for sure. Pulled on my heartstrings, got me all, you know, my eyes were watering up and shit, tearing up. So the guy was just telling me so much. How he's pretty much comes from a poor family, but I treat him like a, you know, like if he has money or if he's just a normal guy. I'm not judgmental. I took him in as one of, you know, my own kind of thing and things like that. So, you know, yeah, it means a lot when people say these things. It kind of like confirms everything. So yeah, that was pretty cool of him to say. I'll just leave it like that. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. Finally got time to go into live. Danny P, thank you for joining. Oh, what up, Mattis, bro? How you doing, man? Thank you for all the engagement you do, brother. You're all over the freaking place. Appreciate you. Twitter, community tabs, live chats, uploaded videos, shorts, everything, man. Appreciate you. I'm gonna get to your comment just now. Okay. Well said, App Legend. Francis was my light on this darkness times. He is the real deal. So proud to be part of this family. Yeah, I mean, you know, remember I told you guys too, right? Look, man, we still got some time here, man. We still got some time to seize the moment, right? But let's be honest, right? Fucking bull run's been a year, bro. The bull run's been a year, broskies. That's madness. A fucking year, right? Like, I said I feel it's been a year because the whole DeFi craze really took off like in about July, even earlier, man, June, right? In June. I think Sora Network went live in June or something like that. And that shit went freaking some next level stuff, bro. I think it was like 500x or something ridiculous. So last year around this time, June, July, is when the bull run started, in my opinion, because the DeFi craze went crazy. Bitcoin started to come thereafter, started to go up in value thereafter, like really up in value. Like for me, when I say really, when it crossed about 14K, I was like, something big is going to happen here. That's when my freaking kind of like light bulb went off there. You know, when Bitcoin crossed 14K, to me, I was like, yeah, something is about to happen. It was already happening, right? But let's be honest, a whole year for a bull run? Like, I would love it if this bull run can match the last bear market, right? Which was 3 years. But I don't think that's going to be likely. Now, does that mean you can't make money in this space? Of course not. You know, if you're a true hustler and opportunist, you don't give a fuck about the market conditions. You just look at what's in front of you. That's why people ask me all the time, Francis, what do you think about Bitcoin price? I don't give a fuck what the price is in terms of my, you know, obviously we care about the price going up. It does more good than harm, than bad. But I don't give a fuck about the price about Bitcoin in terms of like if I can make money in this space. An opportunist creates it. They create opportunities. They don't look for them. You know, dude, I've hit 2 100x's in a bear market, right? So like, you know, if you can't freaking do that, bro, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, just don't get into this space, or you're not trying hard enough, right? But anyhow, it's been a long time, this bull run, and you know what? Things might be fizzling out, but there is a window of opportunity still. I truly believe that. Or I ain't gonna put my fucking rep on the line, you know, for this shit. There is still a window of opportunity. There's still ways to make money here, and it's gonna start off with my next sort of announcement that I'm gonna announce to people. and I believe that's gonna bank some coin. Yeah. So again, you know, I've learned from 2017 what happened there, the amount of gains that was made, and then, you know, it went to the shitter. It fucking got disintegrated. You know what I mean? I'll be honest with you. It got disintegrated. And I told myself I'm gonna learn from this, right? One thing about me, I might fuck up once, but let me tell you, I ain't gonna fuck up back-to-back times, you know? So I learned from that, and here I am today. You know, you gotta know how to protect your capital and make more babies out of that capital, right? And that's what we're doing over here. That's what we're doing over here. Retain that capital, man, and put that money back into work, okay? So that's the motive here. Dot to 300, that's a possibility. That's very well a possibility. Buying lots of dots, well, right now probably, man. Like, again, this is your time. If you guys are going to go into the damn crowd loans, this is your time, man. I think people are going to see the success with the Kusama crowd loan, and then it's going to give more awareness, and then other people who probably heard of it will be coming into the dot one, right into the dot crowd loan. So you might want to check that out. All right, can you stake Polkadot, Gene? Yeah, there are some sites doing that. You could stake it, but some of them, if you stake it and you try to unstake it, you got to wait like 7 days or something, or 30 days. So just be mindful of that. What up, Dev? Old days. What, the car? We are a big fan of being on the right wagon. That's what we're saying. Like, yo, I met somebody, right? I met somebody, you know, recently, like about in February, and they've been in crypto for about 6 months prior to that. And they used to watch a couple tubers, and they told me since they met me in February, you know, within that 2 months, they said they never made more money in crypto ever. And they've been in crypto, you know, prior to that, and they're following a couple of people. And then that's what I said. I always say it's about who you got around you. Who you got around you is what's going to dictate, you know, your net worth or whatever it is, right? Or what's the saying? Your net worth is what? Your closest 5 friends, the average of that. So divide that by 5. How much do they make? Divide that by 5. That's your net worth, right? So it's just about who's around you and the type of information you're getting. There's a lot of fucking marketers out there. There's a lot of fucking, like, you know, people like paid shills, right? Somebody asked what's a KOL, and they said it means paid shill. So there's a lot of them out there, and a lot of people fall for that crap. For me, it's just, you know, just be honest with everybody and say it like it is, whether it's good or bad. Do your fucking job. You know, speak whatever your eyeballs projects, right? So, and that's what I try to do. Love me or hate me, but I speak the fucking truth. Yeah, yo, let's not forget about Polka X. That's right. Who said that? NS. That's correct. Polka X, man. Polka X got some next game theory going on over there. So let me try to give you guys some insights. There should be a Medium article coming out within the next week or so, and they're gonna pretty much describe the game theory. How the game theory works, it's going to be like this. Pretty much, essentially, this is just the gist of it. You're going to have Polka X token, and in order to get access to these what do you call it, allocation or pre-sale opportunities, you're going to need to lock that up to get another token that has a doesn't have a dollar value, but it's going to give you the allocation value to it. So it's a little bit different. It's pretty cool, I think, right? It's pretty cool to restore the value of the Polka X token as well. And it's even as well. So you don't have to have, like, you know, like how Paid and them guys would do it. You know, I think at one point it was like $200,000 for the top one, something like that. This is guaranteed allo. It's weighted, and I believe that how it burns as well. So the allocation token burns, so the next person like could get it. It's pretty cool. So if you didn't want to choose this project A, and you want project B, B, and say somebody else liked project A, and they put more of that secondary token that they got from staking their Polka X, they could put that in there, but once they put that in there, that's burnt. So the next person might have a little bit more. So if he likes project B now, he could put that in there. You know what I'm saying? He gets a little bit more allocation, but they're all get guaranteed. So it's pretty cool. They thought of something really cool there. So yeah, when that Medium post is out, I probably might cover it. Or maybe one of our YouTubers on our channel, Connor, Lifer, Action Man, and AI on Crypto. Those guys are doing good work as well. Maybe they might cover that for us. Yo, what up, Ronnie? I see you. I see you, bro. Broski, what do you say there? You really give a life-changing opportunity, bro. Thank you so much. And what can I say, you know? You and me were in the right moment at the right time. What can I say? You know? It's the crypto gods, man. It's not me. It's the crypto gods. It's good, man. It's good when you know you impacted people's lives. Like, when I was watching that video there on the Bitcoin Miami meetup, it was the gentleman, the young guy that was talking about how he was pretty much, he didn't say he was the reason why Bitcoin is legal tender now in El Salvador, but I mean, pretty much he was, right? And he was talking with a story on how it's about the people and all that stuff. It reminded me of about what this whole TCL community, what we're about. It reminded me about that, right? Dude, I tear it up there, I ain't gonna lie, man. And I even commented saying that I did at the end. So it reminded me about this, man. It's about helping those, man, you know. Everybody likes to talk about the price of Bitcoin, but there's much bigger shit going on out there that what this blockchain and Bitcoin and crypto, whatever it is, could really solve, right? So for me, that's what it's about. But it reminded me about the similar things people were telling me, right? Like Ronnie right here now, and, you know, previous comments here in this live stream. You know, hundreds and thousands of comments from previous videos and live streams as well. Seriously, hundreds of, probably over 2,000, seriously, from like whatever, you know, 6 months ago to up until this date. You know, you know what I would do? You guys let me know right now in the live chat. Should I make a video showing you guys all the comments? Like it's just not even me talking, maybe some music in the background, the comment, boom, comment, boom, comment. I should probably do that, right? That's social trust. You know, the one thing is like this. Like, it's the same thing for you guys. I always tell my friend, my family, my wife, you know, I don't want to just leave money for my daughter, right? I want to leave something better, you know, maybe a business, some sort of asset that's not money, because money, you know, money is the real shitcoin, right? The paper, the dollar, that's the real shitcoin. I want to leave her a real asset. So yeah. And you guys need to know the same thing, because money comes, money goes, right? You know, that's what I tell people, man. This space, those gains, as easy as it comes, as easy as it could go, right? So you got to know how you could put that into something that's going to generate you more funds, and that's something what people got to figure out. So yeah, you know, I can't be here on YouTube talking about all these fucking things. I ain't a financial advisor, right? I'm not trying to be one. This is just what I'm doing. I'm just an open fucking book. I just go live and, you know, early in the morning, first thing, I tell you guys what's on my mind, what I'm thinking, you know, certain strategies that I like to use and whatnot. You know, that's just me. So I don't want to, you know, get in trouble. A lot of people got in trouble for that crap. Not me, bro. Okay. Quadruple M says a true gem. I think I am behind. So I have heard it from you before too, bro. You're awesome by that time itself. Okay, I don't know what you mean, but thank you if you're talking to me. Legend again. Francis, unique and humble, bro. Great heart, man. Thanks for looking out for us all. You, like many of us, know what hard work is, and thanks to you, many people have a chance to change their lifestyle. Appreciate that, man. You know, some people just don't know how money works, though. That's the thing. So, you know, like look at fucking 50 Cent. Look at 50 Cent. The guy's bankrupt again. You know, I think it's twice now. You know what I'm saying? Like the guy went from zero to, like, you know, a few million back to zero. You know what I mean? So money comes, money goes. Do you know where to put that shit? Right? That's what you guys gotta start studying, because you could end up in the situation you once were in before. Right? Okay. Ennis, yeah, I can relate, my man. I was struggling while I'm trying to get my, sorry, first front run and get scammed. Hard times. Well, that's it, right? Listen, bro, that's part of it, man. That's all part of the journey, man. You know, you get scammed, they're just going to, you know, give you more experience, right? And when you get more experience, you become better. You become better at everything that you do. You know, you don't learn much from success, I'm telling you. You know, look at these spoiled brats who are you know, who are born into rich families. They don't really know much about life, man. They're just freaking spoon-fed, you know. You know, I don't take nothing away from anybody's family, like mother and father who worked hard, who didn't have anything. But, you know, they need to, the problem with that is the mother and father who worked hard for that need to train their kid, you know, the value of money, right? And don't give them everything too easily. So, yeah. So you learn a lot more from failures than you do success is what I'm trying to say. This fucking sun is coming to my eye now. I can't see properly, so I'll leave that up there. Sorry, guys. Okay, what else we got here? Got a bunch of KSM. Is there serious gains to be made? Crowd loans? Well, put it like this, Max. The real question you got to ask yourself is, what is the risk sort of factor here, right? The risk to reward ratio. What is that? That's what you got to ask yourself. You know, not like, is there mad gains here? You know, that's probably a question for another sort of, you know, proposition. But the proposition, the value proposition this represents is, what is the risk to reward ratio here? Meaning, what is the real risk? And again, you know, in crypto, risk involves counterparties. This is decentralized. It's through essentially a plug-in wallet that you own. You're interacting with software and smart contracts. There's no human being on the other side that's going to be bribed, that's going to, you know, be a bad actor, steal your shit, right? Unless the code's fucking tainted, which I highly doubt it is, okay? So then you ask yourself, what am I really doing here with my Kusamas? You're pretty much giving it to them to use for 48 weeks, and you get it back. And during that duration of 48 weeks, they're giving you another token whatever it is, in this case, Karura. So essentially, you're just borrowing your fucking Kusamas and getting something back that's going to have a value, and then in 48 weeks, you're getting back all your Kusamas. So there's really no risk involved in this at all. Again, the only risk is probably if Kusama, when you get it back, is, you know, lower than what you submitted it, but I highly doubt that will happen. I mean, there is a chance that could happen, because maybe a lot of people who got it back and they want to sell it after, but that's just poor man's thinking, right? To sell such an asset like that, right, just because it went up maybe 2x. That's really poor man's thinking, right? What you going to do after that you made that money? What you going to do? Try to look for another investment? That's stupid. Use that fucking underlying blue chip asset, hard crypto, to make more money from that in itself within the ecosystem. Don't sell it for USDC. That's not what I'm going to do, at least. So yeah, so that's what you really need to ask yourself. What's the risk involved here? And essentially, you're not trading it forever. You're giving it to them for an extended period of time. They're giving it back to you, and then some other token. So it's win-win. It's a no-brainer. Okay. What else do we got here? What's your thoughts on Soul Pads? Where do you see them going after the horrible launch, bro? Yeah, that was a fucking disaster, bro. What happened there? They had some minor fuck ups, but it's interesting to see. Let's see what's their first project. You know, after that, once that goes live and we see the extras it made, then we'll have a better understanding. But yeah, they definitely kind of like ruined the hype. They kind of ruined the hype there with their little mishaps. So that's on them. But you know, the way to gauge that is to see when the first project goes live and how much extra it did. So let's leave it like that. I don't think that's announced as yet. And that's the problem with these sort of like launch pads, is when they go live, it's like, fucking come with a project, man. You know, and then the people are just waiting around twiddling their fucking thumbs like, okay, well, I'm gonna sell now, right? So I don't know. Hopefully Polka X does that differently. You know, they announce, hey, we're going on Uniswap this date, and this is the first project coming onto our launchpad. That's the right way of doing things. BPC Crusader. Hi, Francis. Really love the high energy, bro. It's a low energy right now, to be honest. But anyhow, really love the high energy you bring through these live AMAs. Hats off to your call on the Kusama car loans. Just shows that you are miles ahead of your competition. Appreciate you for saying that. Yeah, man, this was something long time ago. Again, about a year ago, I never had this semi-public private chat. There was about 25 of us, and I was telling everybody in there, right, pretty much my admins right now is, everybody should have, I said, Kusama, Polkadot, XOR in their portfolio, right? That's what I said. And here we are today. Sitting pretty. My coffee's getting cold. What up, Thomas? How you doing, man? Thank you for all the TikTok videos and what you do in the chat, man. Really appreciate you. Hook, I was sleeping. Hey, everybody, happy to see you all. All good, man. Wipe the eye boogers out of your eyes, man, Thomas. Give yourself some time, man, before you hop on the YouTube live here. It's all good. Appreciate you. Oh, shit. Hey, TCL family. Love these live streams. Thanks, Francis. Nathan, my freaking pleasure. Thank you guys for being here. Why USDC instead of USDT? Well, USDT is the original stable, but they also are being attacked all the time from regulators, just from mainstream media, saying that how they don't have enough reserves. Like what they say they have, their supply is not what they really have in cash. So for that reason, if they're being attacked, like they have a history of being attacked, something could happen to that coin, let's call it, that stable coin, where they might have to shut down. And if you're holding it, it's like, what the fuck? It's all gone to waste. If you look at USDC, that's essentially Coinbase's stable coin. Fuck, here comes the sun again. Oh man, I think we're good. I don't think we're gonna get cut off this time. But if you look at USDC, that's Coinbase's stable coin. Coinbase is a regulated exchange. It's in America, and they just went public. They're publicly traded. I don't think that's going anywhere anytime soon, right? And I don't think anyone's going to attack them like that. I believe, was it Goldman Sachs invested into them? One of those firms. Yeah, one of those entities invested into them too. So that ain't gonna happen. Yeah, DeFi City, Smart Swap, Polka X, there we go. Bing, bang, boom. Exactly. And that's why I have this in mind, because, I have you guys in mind. Obviously, I know what I'm about. And we keep bringing new opportunities. And then we got so much other things still waiting to go live. It's not smart investing, right? It's just not smart investing, guys. When you got so much things up in the air waiting to go live, why are you going to be so quick to inject new funds into something new? That's a very, that's creating bad habits. Don't get into bad habits, right? Wait for that, get some more cash flow, and then we can fuck with some new shit, right? But, again, I've literally turned on probably about 17, I think it is, projects. Some are questionably really good. Well, when I say, like, I can't go with something that's questionably really good. It got to be without a shadow of a doubt, really good. And that's what I got in the pipeline, right? So this one here definitely, sticks out. And I'm going to go with this one here. And the other 17, sorry, but you ain't going to get that TLC from TCL. But this one would. Let's just leave it like that, guys. Okay, what do we got here? Let me kind of scroll down here. Guys, let not burn the phone again. It wasn't you guys, bro. It was the fucking sun. So like right now, oh man, damn sun is hitting it again, bro. Hold on, chill. Yeah, it is what it is, man. If it shuts off, it shuts off. Let me go up a little bit more. I think we're good. That was funny though. Okay. Great, man. Great to see you here, Sarek. Likewise, brother. Likewise. Always educating, always guiding, always inspiring, Harris says. Thank you for all the work you do, man. When we're sleeping, Harris is up, right? Harris is in Australia, so, he's on the other side of the world there. So in the chat there, in the nighttime, he's pretty much in there. Okay, what else we got? People usually don't know how many lives some impacted until she passes away. There you go. Well said, brother. Well said. Bear markets makes millionaires because they start accumulating, then to print seriously high numbers money in the bull. Exactly. Well said, Noob Gaming. Thomas. Okay, now you're talking to him. What else do we got here? Ronnie, I'm also grateful being part of TCL family. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I love you guys. You know, we got you. I was just reading something there. Okay, what else we got here? Fearless wallet. I think you can stake DOT. Yes, that should be a possibility there. That is the XOR wallet, I think it is, right? Or the PolkaSwap wallet, something like that. Those guys made it. Okay. What else? What else? What else? Yeah, so PolkaSwap got right now pretty much destroyed in price right now. Things like 20 cents, but it's all good. Everything else is too, right? Markets are just whatever, doing its thing. It's all good. But again, right, if you look at the utility of it, that's what it's about, right? Man, you guys gotta have your perspective at least 5 years, man. At least 5 years in this space. It's time for you guys to mature. Right? It's time for you guys to start fucking following matured people. Like, stop looking at fucking shills that are gonna fucking make money off you, man. That just, you know, talk shit so they could get fucking views and clickbaity fucking thumbnails to, you know, increase that fucking, what do you call that, click-through rate, man. Like, you guys just need to fucking grow up too, dude. Like, I'm not talking about you guys indirectly, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just putting it out there, people, man. Like, fuck, don't make this live stream into that, Francis. You guys know how I could just pop off out of nowhere? Okay, what do you think is the best site to buy Polkadot? Fuck. I don't know. Crypto.com has it. Binance has it. Just check those guys out. They're pretty trusted. They're centralized but trusted. Oh, what up, Cube? $6.99 super chat. Sorry about that, brother. Just seeing it now. Thanks, broski, for all you are doing. How do you think TSM will hold up after the Crowdloans are completed? I decided to save most of it for staking. Yeah. So that's a good question. Maybe I should do an in-depth video on that with some calculations. But I think it will. What's the price right now? Let's just say it's at 4.50. 48 weeks from now. Depends on what the overall markets is like. But I would say it could probably go up by maybe 100%. You know, it could go up by within 100% at this price. You know, more. I just like to be modest. But also, if you're asking like what's going to happen once people receive them, well then, if I were to go by, you know, basic human nature, people will want to sell some, right? And that should have an impact for sure, right? Because the majority of people, like, you know, Kusama is relatively expensive. You know what I'm saying? So for the average person, when they get that back, and if that made some gains, right, off of the capital gain side of Kusama, the token itself, people would want to sell, right? So yeah, that'll have an impact. They'll probably recorrect. But at the end of the day, if your outlook is 5 years, man, that's what you're going to have. Like, imagine the person who got into fucking Bitcoin in like 2017 at the top and it went down to 3K and they're like, yo, fuck this, right? They're not looking at the 5-year span. Fast forward, well, whatever, 3 years later, right? 5-year window. Look where it is today, right? Went to 60K, is back down to wherever we are, 35K right now. That's 10x from the 3K mark. So that person didn't have the 5-year span window. And that 3-year, 5-year span window comes much faster than you think. 5 years is a long time. 3 years is a long time. 10 years is a long time. But trust me, it goes by much faster than you think. So that guy is probably kicking. I knew this fucking guy. This guy MR, you know who you are, but it's all good. I'm not trying to throw you under the bus. Dude, he was telling me, remember Wolf of Wall Street? Wolf of Wall Street was talking shit about Bitcoin, bro. Like, this is when he got into it when it was at 21K, you know, first month in 2018, Bitcoin started to decrease, go down in February, March, whatever. You guys know how that story went. The Wolf of Wall Street, you know, what's his name? Belfon or whatever, Belfour, you know, have respect for him. He was saying Bitcoin ain't going to do nothing. This thing is going to crash. It's a Ponzi, blah, blah, blah. His New York accent. And this guy couldn't stop telling me about that. I'm like, bro, why the fuck are you listening to people, bro? Like, it's fucking very easy to know. Like, you don't need to be influenced by anybody. If you do your own research on what Bitcoin is, right? It's very basic. So anyhow, he didn't have that fucking 3-year window. He didn't have that 5-year window, right? Outlook. And where is he right now? I think he's doing some fucking, he's like on the runway modeling in fucking like in France in his fucking underwear or some shit. He went into some next shit. Like, he's from Europe and he was into like, what? Fucking modeling or some shit. He's going up and down the fucking catwalk right now in underwear, bro. Meanwhile, Bitcoin just went fucking 10x. Even right now at this price, you know, even though it went to 60K to 30 fucking 5K, it went fucking 10x on his ass, bro. So he fucked up because he didn't have that 3-year window. He didn't have that 5-year window outlook. Are you going to be the next MR walking up and down the catwalks in fucking briefs? I hope not. Don't be like MR, okay, guys? I'm here to remind you, you do not want to be like my old friend M_R walking up and down the catwalk in fucking G-strings, okay, to make money because he thought Bitcoin was never going to recover because he was influenced by the Wolf of Wall Street. All right, guys? So, yeah, that's my story there. If you don't have at least a 3-year window on this, you're going to find yourself on the catwalk in Italy or France, walking up and down the catwalk in a G-string, okay? You don't want to be that guy. Let's make a meme. Somebody make a meme about that, please, right now in my chat. Some dude walking up and down the catwalk in a G-string, and just, I don't know, get creative. MR, I don't know. MR, I know you secretly still watch me, bro. Don't worry. You know, I just have to say it, though. Sorry. It's all good. Here we go. Where are we? I need another coffee, guys. This one's fucking cold. You guys don't mind, right? I was trying to be cool. I'm trying to flick my sunglasses on my face. So, looks like the corona situation is clearing up, ladies and gentlemen. At least here in Canada. For the first time ever, ladies and gentlemen, you could actually go on these freaking patios and shit and freaking have a damn cold one for once. You know? It's been at least, what? I don't know, 8 months since somebody here said they could do that. Sorry, this guy got too close to me. So that's pretty cool. Also, I'm hoping that how they open up places for vacations, I would love to get the fuck out of here. I'd love to take a little break, like a real break, you know, for at least 2 weeks. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully, they make that announcement. I could fly the fuck out of here, go somewhere into the damn Caribbean, and just chill the fuck out. Like, people were telling me, they're like, Franny, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when the bear market comes? You know what I told them? Hello? I told them, you know what I'm gonna do, bro? I'm gonna chill on the fucking beach and wait for the next bull market. It's not about working hard every fucking day, 12 hours a day. Hello? Hello? Yeah, it's not about working hard every fucking day, 12 hours a day, making freaking all these videos. Or what kind of lifestyle is that, bro? At some point, you're gonna freaking get yourself in a nervous breakdown. So, you know, I like life. I'm a guy that enjoys life, right? So, yeah. Can I get an extra large dark roast with 2 cream? Okay. Sleeve on the cup, please. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a guy that enjoys life. You know, in the past little bit, I mean, I don't think I could say I was enjoying life. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting away and you know, out of the country, wherever that may be, you know, ideally tropical island with my daughter, man. She's growing up so freaking fast, dude. It's like I spent so much time away from her. It's like, you know, I look at her sometimes and she's like this much taller. Her face is changing. She's talking so much more. She's just so inquisitive, curious about things. And I'm like, yo, am I, like, although I'm home working, it feels as though I'm missing out on her life. You know what I mean? And I don't want to regret that shit, bro. I don't give a fuck how much money I can make. That's not as important as spending it with her, you know? So I really want to spend some time with her too, man, like some real quality time. And I'm really looking forward to that, for that moment. Hopefully, you know, I could get out of the country soon. And that being said, guys, how about we do this? With or without, I'm going to make an announcement. I'm going to make an announcement right now. How about this? Remember we said if Wise does 100x, by the time we unstake, there will be a yacht party? How about this? Regardless if Wise does 100x or not, we're still going to do that. How about that? If you guys like that, let me know in the live chat right now. If Wise does 100x or not, we will still have a meetup. Somewhere in the Caribbean, we'll still have a meetup. All right, guys? I think we all deserve it. No matter what happens with Wise. So I'll promise you guys that much. What do you think of CCAI, who is the official partner with Binance? I've never heard of CCAI. Sorry, I can't really give you a opinion on something I'm not educated on. Oh, wow, I'm far behind, guys. Let me just come down here. Spanky caught me with my pants down. What the fuck? Thank you for educating, brother. Any upcoming gems you recommend? What's that? Boom. Keep a lock, keep it loaded. Get your fucking, you know, what are these guys gonna take? USDC or USDT? Get that shit fucking ready. You know, keep one in the chamber. Make sure you got one in the chamber. Soon come, guys, soon come, don't worry. PolkaSwap needs to keep constructing. Yeah, absolutely, for sure. There's still a lot of work they need to be doing there, but I think they need to do a little bit more marketing. The one thing I would say about PolkaSwap is at the beginning, you know, the earlier stages like last year summer, it was pretty much hyped. Everybody knew about it. So at that time, you know, leading up to this moment, I was saying the marketing, like it markets itself, right? It already has organic, you know, awareness, and people already knows about it. So, you know, you figure they wouldn't need much marketing there. But right now, I would have to disagree with my initial take on that. I think they need some more marketing for sure. But it's all good. It's all good, you know. That's really, you're going to really see that thrive once all the parachains are announced, right? Kusamas, Polkadots, when this thing is in motion, and you know, fully in motion, that's when you're going to see the real PolkaSwap thriving there. So it's way too early still. Buy dot from the cryptolifestyle.com. Yo, don't say that, Harish. There might be some motherfucker scammer out there. Don't say that. Who's gonna do that? No, I don't have a .com site. So yeah, disregard that. Harish was just joking. Mofo Chef chills popping. These team tokens are moving lots of volume. Team token? What? Alright guys, let me just pay for this ish.
Hi, it's Dot.com?
Yep.
Okay.
Sure.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you, have a good one.
You too. And we alive. Yeah. Let me get back to that spot. I know how it feels to wake up fucked up. Pockets broke as hell, another rock to sell. Nigga look at me like, use abuser, selling drugs to all the kids, Matt Buddha abuser. But they don't know about the stress-filled game. Baby on the way, mad bills to pay. That's why I drink Tanqueray. So I could, what's it called? So I could reminisce and miss. Well, I'm living so devilish. All right, here's some shade. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, let me come down here. People are laughing. Kevin O'Leary too. Francis is on fire. This is old. Love you, TCL. Laughing my ass off. Cool, cool, cool. Everybody's laughing. I'll check the replay on what that was. Oh, was that the G-string guy? The guy who didn't have a 3-year window? At least a 3-year window on Bitcoin, and he's walking up and down the catwalk in a G-string? Okay, that might be that. That was funny, I guess. Legend says, always is awesome to see your kids grow, man. Oh, yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, I'm caught up now. No, absolutely, man. Like, dude, she's so special, man. If you hear her, she talks like, she's ahead of her time, man. She really is. She's only 2.5. She speaks like if she's like 7, bro. It's crazy. She just makes me laugh all the time with the things she says. Impresses me, man. And that's when I tell myself, dude, you're missing out. You're missing out. You know, she just, you know, transcended herself. Like, she's just very smart. Very, very smart. I don't want to miss out on that. I feel like I am. Okay, what else do we got here? Anybody got any questions for me? Now is your chance. We've been going live for about over an hour. That's usually my sweet spot, but I'm in the mood to schmooze some more. Unless the sun has other plans and my phone fucking overheats again, which might be a possibility. But yeah, I'm reloaded. It's all good. I could go for another fucking hour. Let's go. Let's do it. What do we got here? What do we got here? Ashwath, Mike Sidhu. Don't get caught by scammers. If Telegram is open, TCL himself. Yeah, that's a good point. So there's a couple of them Telegram chats trying to be me, and apparently he has a bunch of people in there, and I would get Telegram messages from people every now and then, and I'll respond back to them when I see it, saying that's not me, bro. Tell everybody in there, DM them, telling them it's a scam, because you would get scammed from this guy. Okay, my chat is not open to everyone. My chat right now is a membership chat right now. Okay, it's not like that. So the comments, if you go and watch, when this live stream is uploaded, you're going to see a guy commenting with some fucking WhatsApp number to message him, it's not me. You guys should know this by now, right? But again, I guess there's new people subscribing, so they will know. So yeah, that's how they're scamming you, through the comment section apparently, on Telegram with fake Telegram chats, or Telegram chats pretending to be me DMing you guys. I just wish Telegram had it where like somebody couldn't download your picture. Do you know how much money that would save people from not getting scammed? You know, like you report them to Telegram, what the fuck do? They don't do nothing about it, man. So yeah, there's a lot of fucking shithead scammers out there. Also, I'm from Australia and meet you. How about this, bro? You stayed in Australia, and when we're on that yacht going around the world, we'll come pick you up, all right? My TCL trunks on, eh? Speaking of that, I gotta get some fucking merchandise going on here, man. I need to get the merchandise, Mr. 100X. It says Mr. 100X and like 3 hours pointing up. And maybe a BHB one, Crypto Lifestyle one. Remove the suits. Okay, what else do we got here? Yo, Matthew, what up? You know what's up, bro? I come here, they got the best coffee, right? I don't live too far from here, but it's like, they got the best coffee. It's always the best, bro. So, yeah, that's why I come to this spot. That's funny. What do we got here? Caribbean meetup? What? Oh, yo, Shayo, thank you so much for writing those Medium posts, man. You guys are doing a great job with that. I really mean that. It's well written, proper English, you know, the screenshots, the format of it. It's really, really good stuff, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, living the Canadian dream, right? Yeah, my balls, Canadian dream. Don't worry. You guys want to see some shit soon. Okay. I'm from Australia too, brother. Yeah, we got a couple of guys from here from Australia. Baby on the way, mad bills to pay. Yeah, buddy. You know what's up. All right, guys. So, do you have anything else for me? Let me know. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. I wanted to pick off where we left off on our last live stream, when we got disconnected there, about the cash flow. We spoke about the Kusama crowd loans. We spoke about the cash flow. We spoke about bankroll management. All these things. That's very important. I pretty much updated you guys in regards to potential opportunities in regards to pre-sales and such. Why I've been turning that. Oh shit. Rasclats. Okay, and I got 5%. So that is my cue to boogie. Okay, guys. Shit, I can't even see none now. Damn. It went all black on me. Okay, guys. I really can't see, but we're gonna call it quits right now. Damn. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for joining. I can't even press end because I don't even know where the button is. I gotta tap it up on guess. It is what it is. Love y'all. Thanks for joining. I got 5% battery left. Do be on the lookout for our next opportunity. I will be presenting to the TCLers. All right, guys. So until then, you're on your own. Later. There it is.